Morning everybody, it's 7:10 and I'm just about to go and get the train. I'm going to take my bike to the train station because I'm heading to London. My computer closes down. It should be a fun day. Got an interview with the BBC, that'll be like 10 minutes long, and then I've got a meeting as well. Definitely a bit nippy. Right, made it to the train station nice and early. It's the trouble with the bike in Exeter is they get everywhere so quickly compared to a car. It's interesting. It's a good thing, but you're always really early for everything. So Friday's question, what tee should women play off? Great answers to see from most people, nearly everyone, to be honest, said you should play off skilled tees. It's interesting that everyone answered that way, yet they're still called women's tees, isn't it? That's a train. So today's question, why do you think tour pros don't shout for? What is stopping them from shouting for? What are they afraid of? Is it because of the marshals? Go on, hit that comment section up down there. Let me know, what do you think? Why are they not shouting for? While you're down there, hit that thumbs up button. Also, hit that subscribe button as well. You won't miss a video then. Just hit that subscribe button while you're down there. Just give it a nice little click. Hello, London. Looking at today's swing, we're going to start by looking at that left hand, that top hand grip needs to be changed because it's in reference to, if we look at his impact position here, this. So lots of people probably would start looking at that angle there, so the flick forward that people often are worried about. It is a car going past. This is a pure reaction to the loft that he wants to deliver. So we're going to play with his grip in turn to try and play with his loft, in turn to try and maybe sort that impact position out in a way that will certainly look better. I think will promote lower ball flights and kind of maybe gain a little bit more distance through the correct launches as well. Should we see if they're ready for me yet? Right, first idea I want you to practice is around grip. Now this is a little bit about continuity through the day because I'm having to just film whenever I can. Raymondo is in the house. Hello. So we're going to do a little bit of a grip idea. So if you hold on to the club for me, Ray, this student has maybe one knuckle showing on that left hand. So if you move it to a weaker position. Now, if his player was to maintain one knuckle hold, one knuckle without hitting anything, if you go up to the top of your back, just turn your shoulders a little bit. Now we want that club more to the sky, so turn the face more to the sky. So look what happens to his wrist. With one knuckle, to get good wrist conditions or face conditions, he has to really bow this wrist, DJ his wrist. So if you were to go left hand, all four knuckles, so what was known as a strong grip. So now face slightly up to the sky now, you can see he has a cup in his wrist. So wrist position will be relevant to the grip that he starts in. It's not always the same. So this player has maybe one knuckle showing on the left hand. So what they have a tendency to do, because they don't use the wrist conditions that well, is they're going to have a tendency to deliver the face, which is maybe open to a part. So rather than do that, we see an impact, which is more there. So flicking forwards in an effort to get the face lining up, say, with a target. That's why we get the flip forwards. So does that make sense, Rory?
Yes.
If you have a weak grip, like he's got, the flick forward that we see from him at impact is him just trying to use the face.
Yeah, in an attempt to...
He's going to present those a lot.
Yeah.
Correct, absolutely. So what I want him to do is see a good 2 to 3 knuckles on that left hand top hand. 2 to 3 knuckles on that hand. Good man. Now the best way to do that is to pick a club up every now and then, just waggle it around. You don't even have to hit balls with that. Get that feeling familiar. And once that feels more familiar, he can then practice delivering some loft or taking loft off, which we'll talk about later. Or I will, because I've already filmed it at home. Let's answer your questions.
Quick question about grip. When I go to my backswing, at the hinge at the back, I'm getting some extra movement that I'm not really happy with. It might be leading to some inconsistencies. Is that a thing? Is that a bad thing? Any help would be very much appreciated. Thanks, bro.
Yes, that is a thing. It's a common thing, and it can cause no issues for some players, but for others it does. And it's often to do more with how much of this you put in relationship to extending. So often when you extend your wrist a lot, it allows you then to move it more this way, which then just puts your wrist on a bit of a strain. So what happens is your hand lets go, because it just can't hold on anymore. If you make backswings where you kept your lead wrist flatter, you would make a shorter backswing, and that often stops, it just goes away. So definitely make some swings where you feel like you keep your lead wrist much flatter in the backswing, and I think you'll find that'll stop, because for most people it shortens it. If you were to actually try and DJ your left wrist this way, just see how short it makes your backswing. So I'm not saying do that as a shot, but do it to experiment it, because it's the opposite to what you do, and it'll tidy that up at the top and probably put your club face in a slightly more constructive place in relationship to its path. Fun morning with the BBC, interesting interview around YouTubers and what they do. On to the next meeting. The drill I use with students to try and help them with this feeling is I want them to hit low shots, but I want them to hit low shots from a regular setup. So I don't want ball back, weight forward. I want their regular setup and then dynamically trying to feel like they're hitting that ball low. And the best way to do this is actually try and hit it under something. So if you can go out and hit under trees, even put something out in front of you that you feel like you're hitting under, and then if you can't, you have to just imagine. So set yourself something in the distance, like a tree you don't want to see the ball go above. Because once that grip is set, this will give you a great idea of feelings of controlling loft. How if you turn the face certain ways, so how this way tends to hit it much lower and this way tends to hit it much higher. Because you want to put that twist in and deliver that loft, I would like you to try and feel like you put the opposite twist in, deliver considerably less loft while still hitting target. The skill of manipulating trajectory while not disturbing target based shots, if it goes left or right, is a huge skill that golfers just do not practice enough. Practice hitting them low, practice hitting different shapes low, or trying to keep or maintain your shape while hitting it low is a great way to get people to understand how to deliver loft. Right, fun day in London, nice to see Rory. Time to head home, getting the train from Paddington. I'm gonna ride my bike in the dark.
Ryan Little.